Well, I finally got another project car. A 1961 Chevrolet Corvair Monza 900. It has 39,000 miles. And I think overall is in pretty excellent condition. The car was repainted probably 35 years ago. And there's very little, if any, rust on the body, which is pretty remarkable for an originally New Jersey car bought in Illinois. Sorry for the bad lighting here. I'm in the garage at night. The car has been sitting for about 20 years. The story goes, I bought it from the grandson of the original owner. He never had the vehicle titled. So the title that was there when I bought the vehicle was actually from the 1960s, a New Jersey title in the original owner's name. So this is a one-owner car. The vehicle had been sitting in a garage for about 20 years. The previous owner, the grandson, had decided to try to get it back on the road about 15 years ago. He actually had the engine at least partially rebuilt. So you can see everything looks pretty neat and tidy under here. A lot of new parts, or newer. See, most of the ignition looks new. Nicely painted. I put the new battery in. The vehicle does start. Did drain out the old gas, and it does drive. However, when you put the vehicle into gear, it wants to stall out. I have to go through the carburetors. I haven't done anything to it yet. Just put new gas in it and got it fired up. The inside's in so-so condition. It's rough. A lot of it's just dirt. As you can see, the door panel's kind of coming off. The driver's seat has some tears on it. Passenger seat and the back seat are tear-free, but they're pretty filthy. And the carpet has some tears. That probably has to get replaced. Same thing with the seat cover. But again, a lot of it is just from sitting. The vehicle, like I said, has been sitting about 20 years. 25 years. See how dusty it is back there. I haven't done much cleaning in the inside yet. I did clean the outside. It had probably an inch thick of dust all over the whole vehicle. And it cleaned up nice. Again, I think the vehicle was repainted kind of near the end of its road life. So it's been pretty much garaged since it was repainted. And they did an okay job on the paint. It looks like it's just probably a single stage enamel. Black, but no orange peel. They did a good job. All I did was wash it. I didn't do any deeper cleaning or waxing. You can see the only damage on the vehicle is on the engine hood. I guess the previous owner, when he relocated from out east, had the vehicle moved on a truck, and some items fell onto the hood of the vehicle while it was on the truck. See, a little bit of a dent right here. And then scrape some of the paint, which has caused some surface rust. A little bit of wear right there. And then the other side of it, there's a little bit of a dent right here. That's easily fixed. And I think I could just take the hood off and sand it down, prime it, hammer out the dents to the best of my ability, and give it a coat of paint. I think it'll look okay. This will never be a show car, but I think it's a real clean driver. Didn't pay a whole lot of money for it. Again, when I bought the vehicle, the tires were flat and been sitting in a garage for a very long time. So I wasn't sure if it would run. Wasn't sure about the transmission. I was able to drive it around the block, but once it warms up, it wants to stall, especially when it's in gear. So we'll have to go through the carburetors and check the ignition, check compression. Yeah, a lot of work was already done though. You can see there's new engine mounts, all new ignition. I think a lot of you know though, sometimes it's not always better to buy a vehicle that's already had work done to it. So quality of work's only as good as the person who did it. And sometimes it's easier just to have something that hasn't been messed with. But supposedly the guy who did the rebuild of the engine, I do have some pictures from when it went through that process about 15 years ago, was the president of a Corvair club in the Cincinnati area. So hopefully he was fairly competent. Again, the vehicle did start right up, which I was surprised because it was running actually on gas that was very old, probably 15 years old, very dirty. But it fired, so I drained the gas tank and seems to run a little better on the clean fuel. But again, it still wants to die out when it goes into gear. So, could be a vacuum leak. Who knows? So again, sorry for the bad lighting here, but I just wanted to show this to you guys. Again, it's a 1961 Chevy Corvair Monza 900. Thanks for watching.